From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Kansas City Chiefs. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're underway from Kansas City. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. First carry now for Kyren Williams. Now maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They'll send him over right. They're throwing it. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Time coverage for the Chiefs as they get prepped for this 3rd down. Receiver in motion, headed right. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
Rams, 1st down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, Rams.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Man in motion, out of the slot. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Up the gut they go with Williams. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. After the play, officials calling for a stoppage here. We've got whistles, and it's for Kyren Williams. Looks like he was worse for the wear after that snap. They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Ruben Nacua the target on that throw. And it sets up 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Man in motion here. Going again on 2nd and 10. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hennessy threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Running back sent in motion. Got a man, that's Nakua. Forget that it was 4th down, Brock. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup, and it gets them the first.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
1st and goal. Here's Williams. Hit behind the line. That ball's loose. But a Ram found his way to the football first, and they avoid the turnover. Whew. After the play, officials calling for a stoppage here. We've got whistles, and it's for Kyren Williams. Looks like he is worse for the wear after that snap. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hurt. Track him 60.
He's got it on the bootleg. Buying some time left. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got 1st down from the 31. First carry now for Sean Smith. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And he's He's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Rams get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now he'll throw off the play fake. It is caught left side. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Rams are going to have a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Go play action on 1st down. That one's cut along the left sideline. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Now run here with Blake Corum. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down pass play coming. Connecting on the slant. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd and just 2 to go. They send a man in motion. They'll turn to Corum on 3rd down. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
1st and goal, Corum. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Rams pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. Now the PAT try coming up. And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Not deterred by that pitch. He's throwing again. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. The Clemson rookie has it. Will take over just outside the red zone as he goes out of bounds. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They work against the blitz. Has it down close. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams parlay the interception Interception into points. Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point sent in through the lane. And the Rams push the lead to 20.
Chiefs nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. The pressure's there, and it closes in on him. He's dropped for the sack, and that is what should bring us to the end of this opening quarter. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
1-yard line.
That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. 20-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They have second and pretty long here. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And he sure came his all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
He's throwing deep to the... It's complete! Oh my! They left him wide open downfield! And he's going to score! Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs start to fight back for their first points of this game. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown! So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Putting a receiver in motion. Start on the ground. Corum. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Chiefs adding a man to their secondary for this 3rd down. Now we run with Corum. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one. And the effort brings up 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. They'll try with Corum. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains.
18, here we go, set. 72.
1st down, play action. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Go play action. Gets this one to Blake Corum. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Jarquez Hunter getting his first whip on the ground. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Dragon 60. Warrior 70.
He's going to throw this one. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ready? 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll throw third and long. It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. Go.
Going for it on fourth. Going deep here for the end zone. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Fall down these two.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That goes for 36 yards. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Mahomes. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Rams are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Viking 18. Come 19.
Throwing now off the play action. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Big gain downfield. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Setting up the screen here for Corum. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. 19 Tiger.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
18 Cardinal. Mustang 19.
On the handoff, it's Corum. That's the 1st and more inside the 45. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the 1st on 4th down. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. It's the Rams who have 1st and 10.
First down.
Got it. Ready? 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Here's a throw. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grow their lead just before halftime.
Quarterback, receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen.
And that's no good. His 2nd missed extra point of the day. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. That's brought in. It's his back, Rashawn Smith. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They connect on the deep shot. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He spits down inside the 35-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Taking a shot towards the end zone. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Rams take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10. Corum to begin the drive. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Let's go. Mikey, 18.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Chiefs will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
At the 20-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. This one's to Rice out on the right side. Oh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Smith does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they were quick.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance at 6. It's second and goal.
Yellow.
Back to throw, Mahomes. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they'll be left with third and goal.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Yellow.
Going power with the big tight end. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on third and goal.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. He's got the squiver. One last play before the break. Back to throw it. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Chiefs pick over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. On the pistol, Smith. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Play action, Mahomes. Rolling out to his left. Chucking it deep down the left. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Rams take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Off the play fake. He'll throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Looking quickly here. Go play action on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Corum straight ahead. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They motion the slot man right. 3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. He's back to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Mahomes. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. He gets it to Rice. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
This is caught downfield by Rice. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
In the red zone now. Called in by Gray. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Yellow.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Looking to throw. Getting out to his left. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. A give to Corum. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. He keeps it himself. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Give him 3 on that game. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you've got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
He'll pass it this time. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Rams first down.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Trent McDuffie in to pick it up. And he's going to take this one back. It's a pick 6 and a KC touchdown. Well, we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that two-point attempt. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And this drive will start inside the 25. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Go street.
Back to the air following that pick 6. He's got a man left. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it brings up an LA first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Nakua, the receiver, in motion right. They're going to run on first down with Corum. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Three quarters in the books from this one. It's Rams football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Ready?
Give up the middle to Corum. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Stick with Corum. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped it at the line. No gain.
So simple, yet so hard to defend, Kate. They line up, they play smash mouth, and they get the first down.
Here we go. 19-18.
First down, play action. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. They get 28 out of that play. And that gives them 1st and goal. Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket. They're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. 2nd down coming up. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming as a fan, as a defensive coordinator. I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He'll work against the blitz. Well, finds his back. It's Corum. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. Offense in the hurry up here. We've got a man in motion. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That one connects. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half and puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. And it's no good. Not the time you want to see the extra point off the mark here in a one-score game in the 4th. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yellow.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Absolutely fires this one right side. And they pick him up again. And the Rams get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love...
It's an LA touchdown. The Rams take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. They'll try this extra point. And again, he whiffs on the point after. Oh, baby, the Yips have hit in full force here. That is his 4th missed extra point in this game. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Things going well so far. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
At their own 39-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pin. He's looking deep once again. He's got it inside the 10. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs now within 1 score in the 4th. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board?
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. They give Decorum on the draw. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. putting the tight end in motion. He'll throw here on first. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, Cowboy 80.
A look to throw. This one's reeled in, downfield by Ferguson. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Well, right side, caught by Smith. And this one does not go far.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Second down, run by Corum. And firing that for a few. It's third down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign you're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. He'll throw it. Vacates quickly left side. Pass is caught at the 9. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneer. Let's go.
Giving this to Hunter. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Trying to push deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Yellow. Hey, Sunday. Yellow.
From the red zone on first. Has it down close. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs trim the deficit down to 5.
Chiefs holding. Harrison Butker, a
going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
They're going to pass it here. He beams one deep right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. And that's why the QB had to get rid of it.
Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Give to Corum from the gun. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They send Nakua in motion left. Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Man in motion here. Back to throw. Nakua here. He's got it. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Okay, ready?
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Here we go, set. Rock on leading.
Setting up to pass. Cut out left. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the 1st down. This game is over.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Oh, he lost the football. And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly.
Now, hang on. They want to take another look at this play, and a very important call coming up late in this game. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. We send a man in motion. Here he is to throw. Finds his man, Carl. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
You're going to have to explain this one to me. They are punting from inside the red zone. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw it. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down throw for Mahomes. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Full extension, and he brings it in. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
First down throw, Mahomes. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Mahomes. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play.
First down and goal to go.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal. Here's Mahomes on the sneak. And he's in!
Figured as much.
And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game! Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them, and they cashed in when it really mattered.
The Chiefs and Mahomes.
Just trying to get a good pick.
The Chiefs will set up for the
They'll try it on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
46. Rams 45. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
And I got Puka Nicole is all crazy on it.
He's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So scoreless, a win for the Chiefs. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.
I'm out of the phone. I'm breaking hearts and I put them in chrome. Swiping, no swiping. These be stealing my tones. Stealing the chops like the that I'm on. I might go Vincent skeleton bone. You know a like me get cold. Icing out everything I own. Kick from the bottom. I brought my twin with me just like feeling Leo. These up, watch me on replay, just like it's a real. You know I stay real. I could feel. I might go yellow or black on Margiela. I cut through the paper, I'm killing the bill. She stuck like a post. Sit in the corner, I'm holding my cause I heard these little out here when we start earning, they be like, gimme. When they start turning, just like they timid. What y'all mad at B for? Why? Cause I'm pulling these things like Lenny. Rock out soon as I get on the stage. Open it up, we about to rage. Yeah. Can't be my equal, girl, we not the same. Everything pretty, I do what I do. Self-esteem drop when I step in the room. Yeah, watch it, I know that wasn't cool.